million Americans, 5 million are suffering right now from Alzheimer's disease, a number that is expected to triple, believe it or not, by 2050. Surprisingly, African Americans are 2 to 3 times more likely to develop Alzheimer's. Joining us with details on a new study that's designed to determine exactly why that is Clara Hubbard, a community ambassador. Thanks for being here. My first question, because I really don't know what a community ambassador is. What do you do?
Well, I have the pleasure of being the host of a radio show here in Chicago called Senior Talk with Clara Hubbard. And so my responsibility is to make sure that I advocate on behalf of those who are underserved, who can't benefit from themselves. And so the ambassador part has taken on, I partnered with Great Lakes Clinical Trial, who are the #1 in North America on Alzheimer's and dementia testing. And so we're here today to talk about this great study that has the potential of saving and bringing families closer together.
Yeah, the numbers are really startling. Can we talk a little bit of specifics? Do we know what it is at all about where Alzheimer's is impacting the African American community, or rather why it is? Is it solely to determine why people of color are being hit in more frequent numbers than other people?
Well, the first thing is that we're underrepresented in trials and testing, and we fail to participate. So that's our first angle, is to make sure that we take part in the studies that will give us the access to what everyone else receives. There's 1 in 3 senior citizens who will die, unfortunately, of Alzheimer's, but it's twice as likely for African Americans because we don't participate in the trials. But there's research right now.
All right, let's talk about this study. It's an A4 study, and who are the people that you're looking for to participate in this study?
Well, we're looking for those who are 65 to 85, because we know there is some form of not weight loss, but there's some of memory loss. But more importantly, we need people who may have been affected by their own family members, and now it's time for them to check, because sometimes it's deemed to be hereditary.
Are we looking for people who are symptomatic, or are we talking about people who, like you said, perhaps have it genetically within their family and are not yet showing any symptoms?
Well, the initial thing is to just participate and be a part of the research, because you don't know. I mean, the average person may think, oh, I lost my keys and I can't find it for 10 minutes. That's not considered dementia. Don't panic. But then we have the resources now to make sure that we take you through a process that can educate your family on the proper symptoms.
All right, let's talk about some study specifics. Are we talking about a specific drug that's going to be tested? And if so, will there be a group that's taking the drug and a group that's taking a placebo, and then you'll compare? And what sort of sample size are you looking for? Are you looking for a lot of people to participate?
Well, doing our research, we would need literally 10,000 plus just to narrow down that 1,000. To get to the number of people that we want to serve. But then also we're learning that this A4 study is brand new. So that's why we need to give African Americans a chance to participate, because we'll be affected more.
Okay, so if I'm at home and I'm watching this and I'm thinking this might be something I'm interested in, what's my first step? What do I need to do?
The first thing you would do is call my community partners, Great Lakes Clinical Trial. And they're at 773-275-3500, 773-275-3500.
I think anytime we're talking about a study, we always have concerns about potential side effects. Are those type of things going to be addressed with people before they obviously would consider entering the study?
Absolutely. The first thing that we do is we don't just shove you into a study. We educate you and make sure that you're knowledgeable of what's being happened or what you're going to go through, and educate you before you're given this opportunity and you walk in and just give it medicine.
Is there a window? Is there a deadline? How soon do we need to act on this?
We can act immediately. This is a 3-year three-year trial, so we need to act now, and we can assist.
And I understand the people that would be participating, they would need to go and see a physician. Is it once a month?
Well, those things can be ironed out, but it is once a month. Yes, it is.
All right. So for more information, it's A4study.org?
A4study.org, or they can go to GreatLakesClinicalTrials.com.
Clara Hubbard, thanks so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Still ahead on your Tuesday, are the Bears going to say so long to one of their very best wide receivers? And have you had a